afternoon to you both. Good to see you all. How are you holding up in this craziness? How are you spending your time during what's going on right now?
I have three children, 7, 5, and 4. So I am spending all of my time learning that I'm very bad at homeschooling. How about you?
Well, I'm actually
By the
watching a
way,
lot of
I'm
old
potty
TV
training.
shows. I'm watching a bunch of old TV shows.
Nice.
But John, go ahead. Tell me how are you holding up?
I was saying I'm potty training. I'm not actually. I'm potty training my daughter, and she's been actually really good. She nailed it. She's very
Oh,
smart.
yes. Yes.
Thank goodness. First few days, a little iffy. I had to buy a lot of Amazon presents that didn't get delivered for weeks because of what's going on, but she finally got it.
I want to thank you both for bringing this story to life. It's just fantastic. Funny story. When I was a little kid, I had a newspaper on my street. True story.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
you're Hilde. This is amazing. Oh,
Well,
I love that.
she was
Well,
the
that's the
first
thing
kid.
that's so inspiring about Hilde is that, she doesn't remember ever not wanting to be a journalist. Like she was so young when she became passionate about it that she genuinely doesn't remember how it happened because she was so little. And she still loves it and does it all the time. It's all she cares about. She doesn't want to go to school. Her parents were like, you have to go to school. She doesn't want to hang out with friends. She literally just is obsessed with her paper, her job, her journalism. She's obsessed with finding the truth. And I was so compelled by that. The fact that there's this girl who is at such an incredibly young age, has work that she cares about. I felt like that as a child. I was somebody who, I wanted to have like all sorts of businesses. I tried to become a private investigator at one point. It did not go well. None of my neighbors, as it turns out, wanted me to spy on other people for them. But, I took myself very seriously. I got a Filofax when I was in like first grade, and my parents were like, what are your appointments, lady? And I was like, I got a lot going on, you people. So to me, that was the sort of inspiration behind the show, is just making sure that we could have this young girl character who is a superhero, not for having any kind of special abilities, not because she flies or shoots lasers out of her eyes, but because she just works really hard and she never gives up. So that was inspiring to me.
John, tell me about the first time that you met Hilde. What were your first thoughts?
The real Hilde?
Yes.
Or Brooklyn Prince? The real Hilde, I mean, she was like a movie star to me because I had read so many articles about her. I'd seen so many videos. So to actually be in her presence was, it's literally, I was kind of speechless. And her being sort of the engine for the whole show and talking so much to the actors, to crew members about why we're making this, because of this little girl who inspired us and so many other people, and her strength and her brave. She came in, and you know what? She owned it. When she came in, she has no fear. She just, it was really cool to see her see a set for the first time. And to show her like, oh, this is your bedroom. This is like where this is your father, your fake father in this show. She was just so, actually, she was way kinder and warmer than maybe I would expect. And she had such a humanity about her, not just the reporter side, but the human side. And then when her and Brooklyn, who plays her in the show, were together, they just became, you could see how close they became. Dana and Mitchell Travers, our costume designer, made them both these jackets, Letterman jackets that say Hilde 1 and Hilde 2. So I love seeing that they got along and that she was as a beautiful human being as she was a reporter.
What was important for you both to include for us to see as viewers? Again, I'm going to go back to the point that I just can't believe this is a true story that really happened, but there's so many takeaways. What was important for you both to include?
I mean, for me, it was all about the tone. I grew up loving these big Amblin movies, E.T., Close Encounters, even 70s movies that I would watch on the couch with my whole family. And I wanted to get back that feeling of closeness, of I'm watching something that I think is like maybe a little too scary for me to watch as a kid, but it's expecting me to rise to the occasion of what I'm watching. And so I kind of wanted to bring that feeling back. And I really, really felt like I've never seen something that starred a girl that took her as seriously as I wanted to be taken as a kid, or quite frankly, as I want to be taken as an adult woman. It was really inspiring to me to think about, I want to try to do a tone that I've never seen before that feels really big, feels really fun and funny, but it's dead serious. We take the kids seriously, we take the mystery seriously. And I think that's the thing I'm the proudest of, because it involved the most number of people to sort of make it happen. We had to have the most incredible costume designer, Mitchell Travers, to really like create these costumes that felt like they could be from any time. And that really felt like they said so much about who the characters were. We had the most extraordinary DP, Alice Brooks, who made us feel like we were in this like intimacy of Hilde's world. And John Chu being a director that I have admired forever and have wanted to work with forever. And now I'm furious at him forever having any other jobs that he has to do outside of working with me, because I'm so obsessed with him. But just being inspired by John, who wanted to give this little girl this stage that was as big as any male movie star has ever gotten before, that to me is something really special, just that we can entertain people, we can make them laugh, we can make them cry, we can make them feel something. But at the end of the day, their access character is a young girl. They're the person that they feel like they're rooting for and that they're with is a young girl. And that was something I was really excited about.
Well, thank you both. John, I hope this is all normal for In the Heights, because I want to see you in person.
I know. Seriously, when we figure out a release date for that, I can't wait to sit down and can't wait for us to all share hugs together and be together again.
Thank you both. Great job.
Great to meet you. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you.